Shalom, Israel. Wood ISBK started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. The ISBK been established since 1969, teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian that they are the true Israelite according to the Bible. The ISBK is not affiliated with any other Israelite group. On today's ISBK Chattanooga scripture breakdown, we're gonna be talking about mass shooting and about being who is doing all these mass shootings, by whom it is, being taken, being accountable for that action. Who's doing all these mass shooting around the country? Who's doing the mass shooting around in this empire? But yet, if we look at it, they call us Hillary Clinton called black children super predator. They call us violence. They call us gangbangers, murderers. In America, in this society, they call us criminals. But if we look at the database and all that, who's doing all the mass shooting? Who's unaliving people for no reason? Because they claim that they parents don't split up, or they got mental illness, or they don't love a lot, they don't lost a loved one, and they've been bullied. By whom all this mass shooting is being done by. It's not being done by blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. It's only being done by the oppressor, the children, the descendant of the oppressor. That's who these mass shootings being done by. Yes, we has blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. We have lost loved ones. We had lost our job. We got fired, like they said. We're the last hired and first fired. But do we go pick up a gun and walk into a grocery store or bank or school or more and start unaliving people? We don't do that. Cause we've been hip to we know how to adapt to situation to where we've been forced into a lot of predicament to where we know how to adapt to things to where we don't have to. If we get fired, we don't lose our mind. We don't have no mental breakdown. Look at the condition that we're in. They've been trying to break black and Hispanic people down for the longest. They've been trying to get us to go out of our way to do different things, but we don't break down that easily, man. We used to these things. We used to this. We used to losing our job. We used to getting kicked out of our home. We used to working 4 or 5 jobs a day, just to put food on the table. So when we lose our job, hey, whatever it is, what it is. We go look for another one, or we go broke. Hey, it is what it is. We go look. We'll make some type of way to survive, man. We are survivors, man. We has black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, but our counterpart, the so-called the Caucasian race, the oppressor, they can't handle that. They lose their job, they unaliving everybody. If they got to unalive their wife, they and their kids and themselves, they're gonna do it. Or they're gonna unalive people that's out there and that's on the grocery store, minding their own business at the mall, shopping with their family. They lose their job, man. It's like a tragic, it's like the world just ended. And that's why we say, like it's scientific proven that genetically we are stronger than them. Physically, we are stronger than them. Mentally, we are stronger than them. That's why you see all this mass shooting is happening in America. It ain't happening. It ain't black, Hispanic, and Native Indian doing it. It's not us. We ain't doing it. And then the judge, this the empire. So they're gonna be like, yeah. Or he lost a loved one, or he been bullied, or he been molested, or he got a mental illness. And that's the first thing they'll quick to say. But let it be a black person, his Native Indian person, you're going to get unalived right there on the spot. You finna get unalived right there. They ain't finna go in nice, take you into custody with your hands behind your back wearing a vest, and then go take you to McDonald's or Burger King, get you something to eat. They ain't going to do that. If it's their people, yeah, they will do that for them. But let you be a black man, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, you go trying to do that. You get it unalived right there on the spot, man. And you ain't coming out with no shackle. You ain't coming out in no vest being protected. You ain't going out to eat your last meal at your choice. Just like Dylan Roof had when he went to that church and started unaliving people in that church. They brought this man to Burger King. He went to a black church. And that dude that went to the Buffalo unaliving all these black folks in the grocery store. Did he get unalive on the spot? No. He actually walked in there and he saw another fellow oppressor there screaming. He like, don't be afraid. I'm only here for the black folks. But when police came, did they unalive him? No. They escorted this man out with no problem, no hesitation. Now, it was just a mass shooting that just happened a week ago in Maine. I mean, that's what's going on in America. It's oppressive against oppressor. It's like what? How many unaliving this? I'm going to read the article. It says, ABC News, there has been more than mass shooting than days in 2023. Database shows. Like, it's been so much mass shooting in 2023. Said the United States has experienced 565 mass shootings so far this year. Just this year alone, 565 mass shooting. And who's being done by? Who all these mass shooting being done by? It's not blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian, but yet in America eyes in the face of society, they label us drug dealers, they label us criminal murderers, super predator. That's what they label us. Like we the criminal, like we just killers, like we just going around unaliving people. But it's their own children is doing all this shit. It's their own children, the oppressor children doing all this mass shooting. You don't hear no black people picking up no gun because they don't lost their job or they don't lost a loved one. You don't hear that. Everybody done lost a loved one. Everybody done lost their job, especially if you're black, man, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. Like you said, we last hired and first fired. We don't go out and pick up no gun and walk up to the grocery store or the mall and start unaliving people. We don't do that. Cause like I said, we know how to cope. We know how to adapt to things. We've been in this situation. We've been in this predicament. Look around America. Look at the condition that our people in. We're used to that, man. It's like, okay, you just bounce back and go find another job. But the oppressor, they can't take it. It's like something just snap in their minds. Like, okay, their whole world came to an end. Their whole world came crashing down because they don't lost their job. Their wife is cheating on them. Like that happens every day. That's everyday life. And then so they go unalive the wife, the kids, and they self. Like, come on, man. Or they go to a store, grocery store, or mall, or whatever, and start airing it out. But yet they call us a criminal. Black people, Hispanic, Native Indian, man, we are not criminals, man. We are not criminals. We are not no murderers. We are not no thugs. We are not no gangster. We are not no super predator, man. Because all these mass shooting that's happening is because of the oppressor children. Especially that, I think it was one parade where that 17-year-old, the unalive person with an AR. He's 17. What the hell he doing with an AR-15 anyway? What is he doing with the AR-15? And then you know how they go in court acting like they cry, they sad, and then next thing you see him, he in the booth with the judge, reviewing his cases and like with the judge. Come on, man. This is America, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. This is why we're telling you to separate from this empire, separate from this society. Because if that was you would not be with the judge like that chilling. You probably wouldn't even make it. Because you would have been unalive right there in the spot. But since this America, they love their own people. That's why we tell them we need to start loving our own people. Because we've been giving our love to the oppressor for over 400 years. And then we treat our own people like they're the enemies. That's what we're telling us, our people, man. Take your love away from your oppressor and give it to your own people. And there was so much shooting going, so much unaliving going around. You know what they so-called Halloween days. You know how many people done got unalive, man? You know how many shooting down happen across the country? That's why the Most High say he despise and hate their feast day, man. That's why he telling the Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian do not celebrate their holidays. Because you celebrating their holidays is a form of worship of another God. And the Most High do not like the feast of the oppressor. That's why you see all these tragic deaths is happening each time we trying to do what the oppressor do. You know, it say the United States has experienced 565 mass shootings so far this year. There has been more mass shooting than days in 2023. The debate showed the United States has experienced 565 mass shootings so far this year, according to the gun violence of John Epps. The United States has at least 565 mass shootings so far this year. Okay, I read that already. Mass shooting are defined as an incident in which 4 or more victims are shot or killed, according to the archive. So if you shot or killed more than 4 people, man, first it's like they boosting up the number each time. First it was like 2, 3, now it's 4 or more. Victim or shot or killed. You don't even have to kill them. So like you don't even have to unalive them. As long as if they get shot or whatever, they don't have to be unalive. It said more than 4 victims are shot or unalive, according to the archive. One of the most recent shootings on October 25th in Lewistown, Maine, which just happened recently last week, left at least 18 people unalive. 18 people was unalive last week because of a mass shooting. A mass shooter that I guess they say something about him losing the job. I know I read that. So he went and unalived 18 people, man. He went and unalived 18 people. And then is it in 13 more injured. 13 more injured. So that's 31 people that got shot. Out of the 31 people that got shot, 18 was unalive. And 13 was injured, had to go to the hospital. Remember, they say mass shooting is at least 4 more victims shot or unalive. You don't have to be unalive for it to be a mass shooting. If you got shot, if you shoot 10 people, 5 people, that's a mass shooting. They don't have to be unalive. And this is the society that we're in right now, man. So this just recently happened. This just recently happened 6 days ago, a week ago. In this empire that we're living in, that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian living in. And we gotta get right. We gotta come correct. We gotta keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. It's according to Maine Governor Janet Mills, it is the deadliest shooting of the year and one of the deadliest in recent decades. So they're calling this the deadliest of the year and the deadliest in recent decades. So happened 10 years ago, recent decades, about 10 years past, 10 years ago. This is the deadliest that happened in 10 years. We're in 10 years. Is it though mass shootings don't make up the majority of gun violence incidents in America, their impact on communities and victims is evident. So now it's going back over the past. So now it's going over the past weekend. So we're going to get more of mass shooting. It's an incident like the mass shooting in Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, Buffalo, New York, and unveiled. It's like, I forgot that, but it happened in Texas. Continue to have cities in mourning and has sparked repeat calls for gun reform. So they're naming all these places where all these mass shootings happen, man. And this happened this year. This happened this year, like the oppressor, when he went, at first he was talking to the Black people like he was having a normal conversation, like nothing happened. And he drove over 200 miles to Buffalo from where he lived at to Buffalo, New York. And those was elderly people, man. Elderly Black folks. These people was like over 50 on up. And he talking to another Black man, the Black man having conversation with him. like nothing happened. Then he waited out next day, and he said, "Here's your reparation." That's on his AR. Here is your reparation. And unalive a lot of black folk, elderly black men, women and men over there. And here's a look at some of the mass shooting seen so far this year. So it's naming all these cities, it's naming these cities where all these mass shootings took place at. Birmingham, Alabama. 2 people are unalive and 3 others injured. Remember, a mass shooting is defined as being shot or unalive. You don't necessarily have to pass for it to be a mass shooting. As long as it's more than 3, more than 4 or more, that's a mass shooting. That's why I say 2 people are unalive and 3 others injured. So 2 got unalive and 3 injured. So it's 5 people. It said 4 or more. That's what the mass shooting defines as 4 or more that's been shot or unalive. And this happened in Birmingham, Alabama. On Monday, September the 4th, officials say a total of 5 victims arrived at UAB hospital with gunshot wounds. 3 of the victims were fired upon while at UAB hospital, leading to damage to an emergency room door and law enforcement patrol car. Then the next one said Washington, D.C. 9 people were injured in the drive-by shooting in Washington, D.C. early July 5th, as residents were still celebrating the 4th of July. That's why the most I don't like these holidays. He don't like the oppressive holiday. He don't like them. That's why he say he hate and he despise their feast day, man. And this happened while people celebrate 4th of July. You know, the shooting occurred shortly before 1 a.m. Eastern Time in Main Street in the northwestern quadrant of the U.S. Capitol, according to Metropolitan Police Department of District of Columbia. This in D.C. All 9 victims have non-life-threatening injury. 2 were children. 2 was children, so they don't care about their own folks. They said 2 was children, ages 9 and 17, according to officials. Then you got Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A suspect clad in a bulletproof vest and carrying a rifle and multiple rounds of ammunition opened fire in Philadelphia on July 3rd, unaliving at least 5 people and wounding 2 children. So they unaliving 5 people and 2 children got shot. And by who all these mass shootings going around? If you look at the database, it's not happening. We ain't black folks. We ain't the one that's doing it. We ain't causing these mass shootings, and we're gonna show you why these people are doing all these mass shooting. But they call us evil. They call us drug. They call us murderers. They call us super predator. They call us criminals, gangbangers. But look who's going around doing all these mass shooting. Then you got Fort Worth, Texas, Baltimore, Maryland. You got Dallas, Texas. You got Atlanta, Georgia. You got Cleveland, Texas. You got Dadeville, Alabama. You got Louisville, Kentucky. You got Nashville, Tennessee. Michigan State University. You got Oakland, California. You got Half Moon Bay, California. This all happening around this empire, man. You got Huntsville, Alabama, and it's like so much going on, so much mass shooting happening, and we're gonna find out about whom all these mass shootings is being done by. And like I explained, we as Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, we lose loved one plenty of time. We get fired out from our jobs plenty of time. Things happen. But what we do, we'll go at least, have a drink or get high to escape reality. But you won't see no black folks or Hispanic going picking up a gun because we don't got fired from our job. We don't lost our mom and dad, or we got some type of illness. No, and that's what the court would say about the oppressor, or he was mentally ill, or blah 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 blah. So we're just gonna give him 6-month probation. Or we're just gonna give him 5 years in prison, and Let him do 2 years and he get out on good behavior and do the rest on probation. And this is what goes on. And we're going to find out why all these mass shootings happening. We're going to find out why all these mass shootings happening, man. By the person that oppressed Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. By the descendant of the people that's running this empire, the descendant of them. So we're going to go to the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. We're going to start on verse 1, man. We're going to start on verse 1. The book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 1. It says, do ye indeed speak righteously? Do they speak righteously? Have the oppressor ever spoke anything righteously, man? When I say oppressor, you know, we're talking about the Caucasian race. Anything, what righteously have they ever spoken? There's no righteousness with them. If you don't believe me, ask the Native Indian. When they came over here, the Native Indian welcomed them with open arms. Showed them how to hunt. Showed them how to survive in the dead of winter. And what they did, they know the Native Indian, their source of food was the buffalo. And what they did, they trying to extend all the buffalo so the Native Indian could starve. And then they brought the disease over there from Europe to over here with smallpox. So disease started over here from the oppressor. And the one that wasn't killed by the smallpox disease, they used the so-called sword right now, which is the modern day gun, to unalive the rest. It's like the one that was unalive by the smallpox, they unalived them with a gun. And they made over 600 treaties with the Native Indian. Over 600. Did they keep any of them? Go ask the Native Indian. Did the oppressor keep any treaties that they made with them? Not a single one. That's why the scripture said their words are smoother than butter. But in their heart, meaning in their mind, it's war. That's all they think about, war, how to unalive another nation to take over their country. And that's what happened to the Native Indian. The Native Indian welcomed them with open arms. Showed them how to survive in the dead of winter. Showed them how to hunt. And what they did, they turned their back on them and stabbed them in the back. And that's how the oppressor think, man. Nothing that come out their mouth is righteous, man. They speak nothing but lies. That's why the scripture said their words are smoother than butter. But in their mind, it's when they say their heart, means in your mind, it's war, man. That's all they know is war. O congregation, do ye judge uprightly? Do America judge uprightly? Do America judge uprightly, man? That's why I say, are there any of you to take your matter unto the unjust? This system is not is unjust, man. They do not judge uprightly. Because if they did, look how many innocent black men is in prison right now for the same thing that they legalized. And even though you have all the evidence that this man is innocent, a lot of brothers done got executed. A lot of brothers is in prison right now doing 10, 20, 50 years because of the color of their skin. Because while the oppressor have a perpetual hatred for you, man. They have their own lasting hatred for Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. They don't judge uprightly. Verse 2. Yeah, in heart you work wickedness. He said, yeah, in heart you work wickedness. In their mind, they're trying to find out how all type of ways. Look all these things they put in systematic. All these things they put in play just to unalive Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian, just to get rid of us, man. You got child parenthood, you got child support, you got so much thing, dropping guns in our neighborhood, dropping drugs in our neighborhood, just for us to unalive each other and just for them to unalive us. Because in their mind, they thinking how they could get rid of these. How can we get rid of these Black folk or Hispanic and Native Indian man? We must come up with a plan. But the Most High said He's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Because each time they're trying to unalive us, each time they're trying to eliminate us, we come back 10 times stronger, man. We come back 10 times stronger. Because we are the Most High chosen people. They don't judge righteously, man. You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Say, ye weigh the violence of your hands on the earth, man. Look around you. Who's doing all these bombing? Who's dropping bombs on every country they go to? First, they say, we think Iraq or Afghanistan, they got weapon of mass destruction. They're going there for the oil, man. So they go drop bombs on unaliving children, whatever. They don't let the Bible speak when they say they cause the earth to tremble, man. They cause the earth to tremble by dropping these nuclear bombs, man. Say, you weigh the violence of your hands on the earth. It's speaking about America. These wicked, the oppressors just plain out wicked, man. They wicked. Because that's all they know. They say, the scripture say you cannot turn straight, you cannot make straight what the Most High has made crooked. The Most High made them that way. He made them to be crooked. He made them to be wicked. They was born wicked, man. So how can you try to change the mind of a person that the Most High created to be that way? You can't do that. So you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, don't think for 1 second that these people are going to change. They're not going to change. And we see the effect of it. We see the outcome of it. We should see that. We've been marching, begging, and nothing has changed. Because we still getting gunned down on these streets. We still getting shot on our back 67 times just because we're running away from the police. But they're talking about they fear for their life. How you fear for your life when this man is running away from you? So you're going to shoot him 60 times because he's running away from you? You fear for your life? How? I understand if he was coming towards you, but he's running away from you. So how can you fear for your life when this man is running away from you, man? Verse 3, and we're going to see why all these mass shootings happening and why the Most High said they are the wicked of the earth. Verse 3, it said the wicked are estranged from the womb. They are estranged from the womb, man. It's the Most High created them to be that way. He created them to be wicked and evil and do all sorts type of stuff. That's where you get all your mass shooting from. That's why you have all these mass shootings going around. He said the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. They go crazy as soon as they be born, man. They go opposite from what the law teaches. From what the Most High teaches, they go away from that. They don't keep the laws of the Most High. Why you think this alternate lifestyle is being enforced in America, and then they trying to go to other country and force it upon these other countries when these other countries not with that? They go contrary to what the Most High teach. As soon as they be born, man, they're estranged from the womb, speaking lies. That's why they not keep one treaty with the Native Indian. They made over 600 treaties with the Native Indian, and they kept not one of them. They broke every last one of them. And that's why they speak nothing but lie. And that's why and how you think they got women to be the head of the household? Or if you want food stamp, you want Medicare, you want Section 8, blah, 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 blah. You got to get the men out the house. The man can live with you. And that's how they spoil a strong man house. That's how they spoil the house right there. First, they got to bound them strong men. So they sweet talking our women to have them believe that, oh yeah, the government care about me. They don't care about you. All they're going to do is destroy your life even more, man. They speak nothing but lies, man. They are born wicked. That's how the Most High created the oppressor. He made them crooked. You cannot make them straight. You cannot change their mind, not no matter how many times you try. And we've been marching for over 50 years, talking about we want justice, no peace. Hands up, don't shoot. And what happened? You still get gunned down. You still get unalive. No matter how many times you march. And when they see you marching, like, oh, these people suckers. We gun them down and they quit to forgive us. And we still do the same thing over and they come right back talking about justice, no peace. And then still forgive us. So what you think the person gonna look at us like, okay, no matter what we do to them, they're gonna come right back and forgive us. They're gonna come right back and beg us to stop the violence against them. That's why you get all these mass shootings, man. They go extra as soon as they be born, man. As soon as they are born, they go loco. They go crazy. That's what this. Hey, but they crazy, man. These people go crazy, man. All right, now. So we're going to go to the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The book of Job, chapter 9, 24. It said, the earth, not the world, how, a lot of people talking about the world and stuff. The word world just means age and society. Now it said, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It said, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. So remember, we just went and came from Psalm. And he said the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So now he said, now it's going to tell you who the wicked is. And now he's going to tell you who the wicked is. That's why I said the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. Who's ruling the earth right now? Who's passing out all these laws right now? Who got in any country they go to, they got a military base, they got everything that they want, they tremble the nation, they have people in fear. Who? It ain't you, black man, Hispanic and Native Indian, man. It's the oppressor, man. See, the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. They're ruling this earth. That's why you see when their children commit all this mass shooting, they don't unalive them right on the spot. They don't rough them up. They escort these people out, and they be young. They be 17 and under, 18 and under, whatever, committing all this mass shooting. Do they rough them up? Do they unalive them right on the spot? No. They escort these people out nicely, safely. Make sure nobody hit them. Make sure they don't jack them up or none of that. They escort them right there into the police car and take them to their destination where they got to go at. And right before that, they go take them out to eat. They go take them to Burger King. Like Dylan Roof. Like they took that man out to Burger King. After he went to a black church, sat there and up that fire on these black people, man. So this the empire, man. And like that 17-year-old doing with the AR, unlike another person out there, which he wasn't supposed to have no AR. He was young anyway. What happened to him? He scot free. Because black man, you can't do what you want to do in this empire, man. You can't follow the way of America, of these nations, man. That's why the Most High said we got to separate ourselves from these people. We got to learn not the ways of the heathens, man. Don't follow their way. Don't follow their culture. Don't do what they do. Because the moment you're trying to do what they do, man, it's going to be your last day. It's going to be your last time doing it. That's why we gotta keep faith. Because now, especially now, we're in the last time, man. We're in the end of time, man. We're in the last days. We can't do what we want to do. We can't do these things here, man, like what the oppressor do. He said the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked, man. It said he covered the face of the judge thereof. He covered the face of the judge thereof. Who's the judge? What face he covered? Look at the picture of Christ. Christ when he come and judge this earth. The Most High gonna send Christ to judge this earth, to judge the nations, man. He said he covered the face of the judge thereof. How did he cover the face of Christ? How did the oppressor cover the face of Christ? According to the scripture, Christ is a black man. But according to the oppressor, they paint Christ to be a white man, or just to look just like them. That's how he covered the face of the judge, because they paint the likeness of them to themselves. They are wicked, man. They're not righteous. That's how he covered the faces of the judge, because they paint Christ to look just like him. And the scriptures say, therefore, if not thereof, if not, where and who is he? If the oppressor is not the wicked on the earth, who's ruling the earth right now, he say, where and who is he? Who is he then? Where is the wicked at if it's not the oppressor? Who's the wicked? Like the scripture say, the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. Who else covered who else painted Christ to look like them? The East Indian ain't painted Christ to look like them. The African ain't painted Christ to look like them. The Chinese men did not do that. The Arab men did not do that. But the oppressor, they give you a picture of this man, this actual man named Caesar Borgia from the Borgia family. They painted him, which he had, he committed incest with his sister and murdered his own people, murdered his own brother. And he was he lived the alternate lifestyle with his love of Michelangelo, which is pinned that picture of him, which the father said, okay, we're going to put this picture to represent Christ. Like the scriptures say, they was going to do that. And that's what happened. That's how he covered the face of the judge thereof. Because they wicked as hell. And that's how they deceive many nations. That's why we call him the devil that the Bible speak of. Because the word devil just means the deceiver. And that's how they deceive the whole earth, man, with that image right there. Now you got all people, each time they pray and bow, they see a white man claiming to be saying that's Christ. That's not Christ. That's how he covered the face of the judge thereof, man. And that's why the scripture said, where and who is he? If the oppressor is not the wicked that's ruling the earth right now, who and where is he then? Can anybody find the wicked right now? The wicked been in office for over 400 years. But he sweet talk our people, man. He speak nothing but lies. Have us falling for all his tricks, believing his lies. And we've been falling for it ever since. And our people still fall for it till this day. Because that's why they don't know what's going on around the earth right now. That's why they don't know why all this mass shooting is happening right now. Why all this chaos and turmoil, the earth is in such a turmoil of chaos right now. Because they listen to the oppressor done fed us so much lies that we just ate it up and believe everything the oppressor say. And then who they go get to keep us in the docile state of mind? They go to your Christian pastors. They go straight to your Christian pastors. Have your Christian pastors telling you all these, feeding you more lies upon lies upon lies. And like we say, Christianity is a hell of a drug. It's worse than crack cocaine. Because all people they see what's going up and they see what's going on in the Christian church. They see how many children getting molested, how Pastor Porkchop is sleeping with another man's wife, and how he going prostituting, and they still run right up in the Christian church, even though they see what's going on. So they so full of Christianity that it's hard to get them up off of, man. All right, we're finna go to the book of 29. All right, we're finna go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. He said, the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. He said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. He said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Now, we just read that the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. So that lets you know who's ruling the earth right now. The oppressor is ruling the earth right now. That's why who's rejoicing? Who's rejoicing? Look at the condition black people are in right now. Look at the condition Hispanic and Native Indian people right now. Look at how the earth is in right now. Ain't nobody's rejoicing. So that lets you know right there, the oppressor is not the righteous. That lets you know that the oppressor is the wicked. That lets you know right now, terror gonna make them afraid. Terror gonna hit them on every side. That's why you see all these mass shootings happening right now. Because they are the wicked that's ruling the earth right now. He said, when the righteous are in authority, the people gonna rejoice. Ain't nobody rejoicing right now. Nobody's rejoicing. Because why? The righteous is not in authority right now. And who's the righteous? Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You are the righteous. We're not in authority right now. That lets you know right now that those people that's in Israel right now, they are not the righteous, because it say the people gonna rejoice when they're in authority. When the righteous are in authority, man, it's gonna be peace on earth. Ain't gonna be no more wars, man. Ain't gonna be no rumors of war. Ain't gonna be no more wars. None of that. Okay, everybody gonna have to follow the laws of the Most High. Right now, ain't nobody rejoicing. Every nation is getting up for World War III. Where's the rejoicing at? That let you know that America, the oppressor, is not the righteous. That let you know that they are the wicked. Cause ain't nobody rejoicing, man. Everybody's getting up for this war that's finna happen. This last war, World War III, it's about to go down. Ain't no avoiding it. It gotta happen. In order for there to be peace on earth, they gotta come war first. Ain't nobody rejoicing after all this mass shooting that these oppressors committing. Who's rejoicing? Who's rejoicing? Everybody's mourning, man. The country have over 565 mass shooting this year. Who's rejoicing about that? Who is rejoicing? That's why he said when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Who's rejoicing right now, man? Who's happy right now that it's 565 mass shootings happening? Who's happy? Ain't nobody happy about that. Everybody's mourning right now, man. Because all these mass shootings that's happening each day, you turn left, you turn right, you hear somebody doing them. Somebody done got unalive by 15, 14 people, 10 people done got unalive over there, and it happened over the weekends. Ain't nobody rejoicing. That lets you know these people are not the righteous. They're not righteous. They're wicked. That's why it lets you know that the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. Who's ruling the earth right now? Not the oppressor, man. They're not righteous. They're not righteous. But you are black man, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. That's why this earth is still in the condition it's in right now. That's why it's still chaos going on right now. Because we're not in authority right now. We're on the bottom. We're serving our enemies right now. Because we want to be part of America. Halloween, this holiday just passed. And you got all people out there dressing. You got grown men, grown women dressing up to fulfill their love, to fulfill their, their desire. And they first thing they say is it's for the kids. We're doing it for the kids. And they want to know why all these candies is being, having all these type of stuff. They parents finding all type of stuff in candies that's supposed to be given to the children, right? But you find all type of stuff in the candies, like drugs, or poison, like they let you know the Most High is not with this wicked empire, man. And that's why you see all these. You got 18, 17-year-old, 16, and how does a 15 or 16-year-old end up with an AR? And then and sometimes be in the dead of summer, they're walking around with a trench coat on, with an AR and another gun with so much ammunition. What you doing with a trench coat on in the dead of summer, the summer hot. But you say we are super pregnant. Ain't nobody rejoicing right now, man. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Who's in rulership right now? We just read in Job and 9, it said the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. And now it's saying book of Proverbs 29, verse 2, it said, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Who's ruling the earth right now? And who's in mourning right now? The Black, Hispanic, and basically the whole earth is in mourning, but especially Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. We've been in mourning for over 400 years, man. We've been in mourning for over 400 years. We've been oppressed for over 400 years, and we're still being oppressed till this day. Because the wicked is ruling this earth right now. So that's why when they little ones go around committing all these mass shooting, they get away with it, man. They get away with it. Because this is their empire, they're in rulership. So it's whatever they say it goes. And all the oppressor got to do is, put a fake teardrop on their face. They get away with it, man. They get away with it. Because the wicked is ruling the earth right now. That's why our people is in mourning right now. That's why we mourning. Because we have been destroyed in these nations. Like, because this is their kingdom, black men. And this is your hell. This is your hell, man. So you cannot ask these people for justice. You can't do what these people do, man. You think you're gonna do the same thing that they do, and you're gonna receive justice? You're not gonna receive no justice. You're not gonna receive it, man. Because this ain't your kingdom. The minute you're trying to do the same thing what the oppressor do, you get punished 10 times worse than them. The minute you think you're gonna go around committing a mass shooting, then you're gonna come out there unalive. Nah, man. They're gonna unalive you right there on the spot. With no hesitation, with no thinking. Just like the shooting that happened in Texas. The president, they know what was going, but they stood outside for at least 15, 20 minutes because they know it's that not their kids and it's not their child. And so FBI agent had to come like, what the hell y'all doing? Let's go up in there. But now they realize that the shooter was a Hispanic brother that been molested while he was a child. Oh, he's not one of us. Bam, right there. But what happened to the rest of the mass shooting? That's their people. Oh, they get escorted safely and sound. They don't get busted up. They don't get roughed up. None of that. They get treated like they did something good for the nation. So that let you know, man, who the wicked is. Who's committing all these mass shootings? It ain't you, black man. It ain't you, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. But the same people that we've been oppressed by, their descent is the one that's committing all these mass shootings. But as soon as they go to court, they got mental illness. They got problems in their head. They've been stretched out. They've been going through so much in life that we're gonna have sympathy for them. I mean, they do whatever they want. They could do whatever they want, but you can't do whatever you want, man. Especially if you're a black man, Hispanic, Native Indian man. Don't even think you could do whatever you want. Because you won't make it out there to even. I mean, don't think you could do that, man. Because this is not your empire, black man. Your empire, your kingdom is coming. Best believe it, it's coming. And none of this gonna happen. Everything gonna cease, man. Everybody gonna have to follow the laws of the Most High. So all this mass shooting, all these things that you see going on earth right now, it's gonna come to a cease. It's gonna come to a halt. Ain't none of this gonna happen, man. It's not gonna be like that. We're gonna go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, and verse 7. Show you why all these mass shooting happening, man. Like, why are these people wicked and why man, don't nothing go around, don't nothing get to happen without the Most High letting it happen, man. It's like the Most High, he stamp his, put his stamp on it to let it happen. If he like it, he okay, go with it. But we're gonna go. It say the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and I create darkness. I make peace and create evil. The Most High create evil, man. But your Christian pastor be like, the Most High cannot. He don't create evil. He don't like evil. He just say he make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. He do all these things here, man. He let these things happen to show his true power on earth, man. He said he create evil. And these people, like they said, they were born wicked, man. They was estranged from the womb. They went astray as soon as they be born, man, and speaking lies. These people are wicked. That's how the Most High created them. He created them crooked. He made them crooked. So you cannot make them straight. You can't change these people mind, man. If they set out to go do something, they finna go do it. If they set out to go do a mass shooting, they're gonna plan it out until the last day. But yeah, Christian be like, the Most High don't deal, he don't create evil, man. So all these mass shooting that's happening, you don't think it's evil? You don't think the Most High is the one that's allowing it to happen? I mean, it could have been stopped right then and there, but the Most High gave it the green light to show you, to expose these people, man, to show you their true nature. They are bloodthirsty animals. They were the animals. They love shedding blood, especially the blood of the innocent, especially the blood of Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. They love shedding the blood of us, man. That's why the Bible say, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, man, shame shall cover thee, and they're gonna be cut off forever. That's in the book of Obadiah. Because they've been wicked on this earth, man. They're the wicked on the earth. That's why they're ruining this earth. That's why they get away scot-free with it, man, for whatever they do. Because the Most High created evil. He allowed these things to happen. But Christian be like, oh, not my God. Because the God that you're serving is not the same God that's in the Bible. That's why you're going to say, not my God. My God don't create evil, or my God don't unalive people. Where does it say that at? Where does it say that at? Because Christians do not serve the same God that's in the Bible. Their God is a fairy tale. That's who the God they serve. Because they don't read the whole scriptures. They think God is all about love. Love, 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 love. But it's clearly telling you he create evil, man. Show you, man. You cannot change these people's mindset, man, because that's how the Most High created them. So we're gonna go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 13. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 13. Say, consider the work of God, for who can make that straight, which he had made crooked? Who can the Most High create some certain people to be crooked, wicked as hell? How can you change his mind? How can you make that person straight? If the Most High, the one that created him that way. That's why he said, consider the work of God, for who can make that straight? Who can make who can make that straight back again? Which he had made crooked. If the Most High created this person that way, how can you change his mind? That's how he was born. That's how he was made. That's how he was created. Who can make him straight? Who the Most High made crooked? All his thoughts are wicked. All his ways are crooked, man. Everything he think is wickedness. He ponder on how he could destroy another nation. He sits there and think about it. He map it out. He orchestrated. He planned the whole thing out. And that's what those places are doing before they go to a shoot. They got to plan it out, man. They go orchestrate the whole thing months and months and months and months. Then they finally carry it out. Because they crooked, man. They don't care if it's babies or whatever. Look at history. Alligator bait. Where the alligator bait came from? I'm talking about these are babies. They using has alligator bait to lure the alligators in. Using children's babies. You tell me these people in crooked? You telling me these people in wicked, man? This is a history of America, man. This is America, the history of America. Now you're going to elementary school. You're going to school where babies at. Kid that's supposed to be going to school to learn. And next thing you know, you see your baby on the news. You hear on the news that blah such and such school has an active shooter or have an active shooter. And then you as a parent, so much thing gonna be going through your mind because you got this maniac, this crooked, this wicked kid going to elementary school, middle school to unalived kids, to unalived children, and you got children 5 and under up. Like these people wicked, man. Who can make straight what the Most High made crooked, man? The Most High created them that way. He made them crooked. They're not straight. That's why I say, consider the work of God, for who can make that straight which he had made crooked? You cannot change the mind of the person. You cannot beg and ask for justice to these people because you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna receive it, man. And we've been seeing this for so long. We've been seeing this for so long, man. And have nothing changed. Have nothing changed. Nothing ain't changed. A lot of people still getting unalive on the streets. Kids still getting unalive in school, church, grocery stores, mall. Cause you got a parent that can't discipline their child, but yet they got the nerve to come take your child away. CPS come take your child away. Has a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, and the oppressor come take your child away because something happened to your child. Your child don't fell off the bed. They trying to threaten you, come take your child away, but yet they can't put their child in their place, and their child's the one that's going around doing all this mass shooting. But they had to have the audacity to come trying to take your child away. The nerve of these people, man. These people have some nerve. Just like you can't control your own kids, you can't discipline your own children, your own descendant. But you have the nerve to think that you could come take another person's child away and put them in a foster care, whatever. But here's your children around, running around, unaliving people at a supermarket, at a mall. But you have the audacity to think that you could come take somebody else's children because they children not fair and hit bump their head or fell off the bed or something and trying to threaten to come take their child. But y'all can't have your own children in control. The nerve of these people, man. That's how proud they is. America is proud as hell, man. This country is so proud that they think they could run this earth because they run this their empire. Excuse me. We're gonna go to the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 23. The book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 23. He said, "But thou, O God, shall bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out the half their days, but I will trust in thee." Yeah, these people are bloody and deceitful, man. He said he's gonna bring them down to the pit of destruction, man. Well, he gonna destroy these people, man. Cause they're nothing but bloodthirsty, man. They would in the Most High gonna destroy them, especially for how they've been treating the Most High chosen people, which are blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. They is bloodthirsty animals, man. They worse than animals. They won't be satisfied until all of us are wiped off, man. Even if it mean that half of their people gotta go, they don't care. They don't care about that. They do not care if half of their people go. As long as they could get rid of us, that's all they care about. But the Most High gonna bring them down, man. He gonna bring them down to the pit of destruction. They're gonna be gone. They're gonna be annihilated. They're gonna be eliminated. They're gonna be out of here, man. Because they nothing but blood and thirsty. They deceitful. All their ways are deceitful. They think of so much lies, man. That's all they know is bloodshed. How to shed the blood of the innocent. How to shed the blood of the children of Israel, man. How to find all type of ways to unalive us on these streets. And the Most High said, "You're gonna destroy them. He gonna bring them down to the pit of destruction. That's where they belong. He gonna judge them. He gonna get rid of them." That's why you see all these mass shootings happen, man, because of these people, man. It ain't happen because of you, black man, Hispanic and Native Indian, man. There's no you ain't the one that's committing all this mass shooting. Yeah, we don't lost so many loved ones, so many brothers and sisters, so many mothers and grandparents and fathers and uncle. We don't lost so much. We don't lost our job. We don't lost everything to where we gotta sleep under the bridge, under the and we gotta be homeless, sleep in our own car. But yet you don't hear black people, Hispanic, Native Indian people picking up a gun, picking up a rifle, and going around to unalive people, man. Driving 200 miles across town, across country, just to go unalive, citizen or senior citizens while they shopping, grocery shopping. They ain't had no thoughts. They ain't have nothing. They ain't think that they're gonna be the last day grocery shopping, man. They were not thinking about that. But then you got these wicked bastards that can't be controlled by their people, by their own, and they own thing that they could come take our kids away from us. And that's why the Most I got to destroy this place. These are the wicked, man. These people are wicked as hell. They wicked. And they bloodthirsty, man. They thirst for blood. They love to see the sight of blood, see the other nations, other people suffering. It's like that. Give them joy, man. Seeing other people oppressed or suffer. Dropping bombs on kids that have no care or have no sympathy whatsoever. Going to elementary school, knowing these are little children, trying to get an education. But they up in there with the AR-15. What them little kids did to you? They ain't fire you. They ain't bully you. So what you going in there trying to unalive them for? Their parents sending them to school to learn, to get a so-called education from the oppressor, which the oppressor gonna lie to them anyway. But you go in there and unalive them because you tired of life, because you want to end your life, but you know that's not gonna happen because the oppressor is going to the people going to walk you up out of there safely, you know. And that's why all these mass shootings happening. It's not happening by us. It's not happening by Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. It's not happening by the hands of Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. It's happening by the hands of the oppressors, man. They descended, they children. That's whom the mass shooting is happening by. It ain't happening by us, man. We ain't committing this mass shooting. So how dare you call us super predators or criminals or murderers or gangbangers or some violent thugs? But here your children is, here your descendants doing all this heinous crime. And then y'all walk them out and lightens all safe and sound. But if he was a black man, he would have been unalive right there on the spot, man. But y'all call us the criminals. Y'all call us the thugs, though. Y'all call us evil, but the scripture says y'all are the wicked, man. It's clearly said who and where is he if not him? Who the earth is giving him into? Who's him the earth giving into, man? Who was born wicked? Who the Most High make crooked, man? That no man can make straight. If you're a black man, don't think these people gonna love you, man. They never have and never will. So that's why we tell our people separate from America, man. Get your spirit out of America. Cause you see all these things that's going on around earth, around the whole earth, man. It's happening because of you. The Most High is exposing these people. He's destroying these people right for you. He's showing you that he loves you. He gonna destroy any nation that come against you, any nation that have been wicked towards you, man. So you can know that you got a true living God, a true power that care and love about you, that care for you and love you, man. But these other nations, they don't care about us. They don't love us. That's why they come around in our neighborhood and take all our resources and bring it back to their family. While we out here starving, while we out here on drugs. They let you know you're not wicked, black man. You ain't no thug. You can't be no thug, man. And these people are, and that's where we learn this. That's where we learn these things for. That's what pick up all these traits from the oppressor. Everything we see the oppressor do, we pick it up and trying to mimic it. And then we get punished for it 10 times worse. Because why? That's not the person, the Most High, that's not the person you are. We are not that type of people. We are not wicked, we're righteous. That's why I say when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Ain't nobody rejoicing right now. The whole earth is in chaos right now. The whole earth is gearing up for war, to go to war right now, man. So they let you know you is not in rulership, black man. So, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. The whole earth is in mourning right now. Because the wicked is in rulership. That's why the people are mourning. That's why the earth is in mourning. Because we are not in power right now, black man. That's why I keep telling our people, come back, keep these law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Come serve your true power. Separate yourself from America. Stop doing what you see America do. So you won't be part of a plague that's coming to America, because the Most High is the one that's judging. Most High is going to be the one that judge America. And there's no escaping. World War III is coming to America, man. It's going to happen. So all you got to do is serve the Most High, man. And, separate from from the oppressor. Stop celebrating the holiday, man. Because you are not no mass murderer. You're not going around committing no mass shooting. But the oppressor is. That's who's committing the mass shooting, the oppressor. And with that, well, the ICPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohan. The ICPK been established since 1969, teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that they are the true Israelite according to the Bible. The ICPK is not affiliated with any other Israelite group. And with that, Shalom, Israel.